XC91 train station en route to BCA Blackbush to pick up a Volvo XC90. Yeah, let's see how we get on with this one. Fingers crossed it's all okay, drives well, and it's not too much work. That needs to get this prepped and get this ready online. So this is BCA Blackbush. Really big site. Some of the ones you'll go there, they'll give you your documentation and then tell you to pick up your car, but this one they'll bring the car over to you. So yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. And here we are, guys. So Volvo XC90 that I'm picking up from BCA Blackbush. So yeah, had a quick look around the car. Car seems okay. It is very early to tell, obviously. We'll see how I get on the drive back. It's got side steps, black alloys, it's got satellite navigation, it's got some good service history and whatnot. So yeah, at the moment I'm fairly pleased, but I think we'll see as the journey goes on what the car's like. Obviously you can see full leather interior as well, 7 seats which have just been popped down. So yeah, a little bit of smoke coming out of the back, but it has just been started. I might have been sat here for a while, so we'll see how we'll get on the drive home. I'm just letting the car warm up to temperature first. Give it 10-15 minutes perhaps. So yeah, but overall, condition wise, service history, it looks quite a nice car. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. Okay, so guys, here we go. Unfortunately, I didn't do a video for me driving back the Volvo XC90 from BCA Blackbush. Obviously you can see from the earlier videos, everything went well. Car drove back lovely, but I went to record and then I didn't press record, unfortunately. So I was just talking to myself for a good 15 to 25 minutes. Then got back. Then pulled over, sorry, just to double check the car over, check all the fluids and everything. Then to check my phone, then to realise I hadn't recorded anything. And I was already really close to being home, 5 minutes away in all fairness. So I thought, you know what, I'll do another video of me just go around the car, and I just didn't get a chance to do it because this was around Christmas. So I thought I'd tie it all into one. That's why I've left it a little bit. Tie it all into one in regards to what I had to do to the car and everything else that came with it. And also the car is sold now as well, sold and delivered. It went out yesterday, so I thought I'd tie it all in, show some figures, show some numbers, run through some, just of that, so obviously you can see kind of the full process, but just not me driving the vehicle back. So Volvo XC90. So let's just view the advert first. In regards to prep, got it back, got it straight into my garage. They did a 50-point safety check, checked everything on the car, and the car was absolutely pristine. I think they just had to top some of the fluids up, but give it not a full service. Some of the filters, I can't remember off the top of my head, apologies, because it's a close family friend, and they just kind of sort everything out for me, and then just I pay them something, in all fairness. So they kind of helped me out massively with that. So yeah, but in regards to that, I did that, got it back, did that, and then got it validated the following day, because it was a nice day. And obviously I love my spot that I always use. You'll always see this in all my videos. But yeah, let's just go through some of the adverts. So I priced it as good price. I was either going to do great price. I always used to do low price to be honest, thinking I had to be the cheapest out there, but I think it depends what the car is. That's not wrong. Not all cars are going to be 10 out of 10s, full service history. You can tell it's been fully looked after. Some of them are going to be a little bit more worn, shall we say. So I like that to reflect the price. Depends on how well I prepped it. But this car, the owner, must have just had the stacks of paperwork, invoices from every single year, for services that are costing £400 or £500 every single year. Health checks. He's had new Pirelli tyres on. I think it was serviced the end of last year, so that's why I didn't need another service, but they still checked everything, and topped a few of the fluids up and whatnot. But yeah, so really nice car. Really pleased with it, to be honest. Good way to start the started it in this year, so start the new year, touch wood. But yeah, let's go through the advert. As you can see, the picture came out really well. Spec side steps look really nice. Tyres, black alloys, not one mark or one curbing on it. We're talking, it's a Volvo XC90, big 4x4 7-seater vehicle. Very long, quite wide as well. It's got rear parking sensors with a tow bar with electrics. Nice colour as well. It's like a bluey silver, so it came out really nice, I thought, on the pictures. 7 seats, which you can see just popped up in there. And also you pop those down, it's got a boot liner, so the previous owners clearly looked after the car. Just a few more shots. Once again, this came out really well. I was really pleased with it. Bodywork's lovely. There was no dents. There were a few little light scratches that I had. Those I machine polished those myself. A few little touch-ins on the bonnet I had to do. There's a paint shop near me that specialises in paints for cars. So you just take them the paint code and they'll get you some paint, whether it's a touch-up stick, whether you want to just spray over with some lacquer, however you want to do it. But I just need to do some touch-ins really, and that's what I used to do at BMW anyway. So I'm prepping all my cars as I would at BMW. Obviously not going to be prepped to that high standard of getting them painted, but every single car that I get, whether it's whatever it is, I'll prep it, and then I'll prep it just before the date goes out, just double check it, give it another valet, touch-ins, blacken everything up, to make it look really nice for the customer. Inside as well, once again, I love these cars. I've had a few of these in the past. So yeah, I do really like these. It's got Apple CarPlay as well, with a sat-nav screen, heated seats, memory seats. So yeah, you can see nice good sized Pirelli tyres on there. What are they? 20? I can't see what they say. They say 20. Yeah, it could be 20s. I don't know. I can't see upside down. Maybe like 1920s. Try and tell me what you think the size of those wheels are. Yeah, tow bar as well, with electrics, memory seats, front and back electric windows, reverse camera as well, which was fantastic to use. I love this. The Apple CarPlay, plug your phone in. You've got your sat nav on there. You can play your music all through there as well. Boot liner, which looked like it'd hardly been used. And the previous customer's obviously had his phone wired up, kind of like an iPhone wired into the car, which works perfectly. It charges your phone and connects your phone through there. So honestly, it's fantastic. And unfortunately, the customer who did buy the car, to stereotype, wasn't probably the most technical person out there. Was a little bit older, probably. I'm 29, I think now, more than double my age easily. So a lot of that technology is probably going to be wasted, but it's still there if you ever need to use it. And obviously you can see all the service history, loads of receipts, all those from that side all the way to there are invoices, and then that was just a few like the HPI, and that was the service book, which was stamped up until 2019. And then it had 2 more services printed off. They done all the other services on the invoices as well. Excuse me. Yeah, bit of the little information I put there. Full service history, new tyres. I think that's probably the USP, unique selling point, shall I say, in regards to not specification on the vehicle. Just coming down. Have a look at my ad. Pause the video, just so you can see. And have a little read out, see what you think. I've put some heat seats, metallic paint, Pirelli Scorpion tyres on there as well. So yeah, let me go into my BCA. Let's see, it's up for 3.4. Get my calculator out, we'll work it back. Because that's what I sold it for. Sold it for screen price. Didn't knock anything off it because I didn't think I needed to. So I stood firm on that. So it owes me, no, I sold it for 3.4. And I paid 1,500. So it owed me 1,751. So 1,751. I think I'm just gonna once again, I've got the figures in front of me on my Excel spreadsheet, which I need to then load up and then double check it's all in right. So I think I double checked. I think that I spent about £100 on the car. So yeah, I'm all in for, let's say 1850. So obviously minus the 1850, I'm at 1550. That's obviously not including VAT. That's just from what I prepped it to what I sell it. Obviously the VAT man has to get his hands on some of that, and which I will be in the VAT marginal scheme at some point, because within the 12-month period, if it reaches over £85,000 turnover, then I do need to be part of the VAT margin scheme. And all the cars I'm selling are going to be like £3,000-4,000, maybe more, maybe less. But yeah, I'm hoping to sell a fair amount of cars. So I'm already putting away money for the VAT man to get his hands on, but I'm trying to think about that anyway. So yeah, it's a good, healthy margin, easily in my opinion. I think I bought that car really well. And now, the problem is you buy a car that well, and every time I look at a Volvo XC90, I'm like, I paid £1,500 on the hammer. you know, not including fees. I paid £1,700 for it, and I just can't get close to any of them there. I don't know why that one went through at that price. It wasn't. There was nothing wrong with it at all. If I just come out of it, I don't know if it'll tell you where it came from. It came from Snow's Motor Group, so it wasn't. Sometimes you'll see Yuki. That's basically We Buy Any Car. So sometimes if you took the car to We Buy Any Car, this Snow's Motor Group is a dealer group. So sometimes obviously part exchange that car in and had whatever car they've had from whatever dealership it is. So there was nothing wrong with this car. I don't know why it capped. It capped at £1,900 as well, so it didn't cap at like £2.5 and I got it really cheap. I just don't know why it capped at that price. I know I can't get any. Everything else I'm looking at, similar age, similar mileage, they're all capping at like £2.5, £3. So a little bit stumped on that one. But yeah, all sold, all delivered. Customers really happy with the car. I'm really happy with the deal. That was a really good one because that was pretty much start to finish, other than me driving the car back. So as I go forward, I shall get into more of a rhythm of how I'm going to do this. Once again, some videos will be more detailed because I'll have to do a lot more. They'll be going to the workshop to have X, Y, and Z done. That one was quite easy. That shows you a bit of the background of what I've had to do and how I did it. I'll show you me bidding cars, buying cars. But yeah, just take it as it comes. But let me know in the comments below what you think of that car. If you've had Volvo XC90s in the past. Once again, I'm a massive advocate. I really like them. But yeah, I think they sell really well. But let me know in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything you particularly want to see nice and early as well. What kind of content you want to see. Because I'm just going to do it for you guys. Because I know how interesting it can be if you do want to get into this, if you're already into this, if you are thinking about starting this. It's good to have as much information out there to help you guide you through that process of, you know, potentially maybe leaving your job or doing this part-time or doing this as a hobby. Who knows how far you can take this. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Yeah. But yeah, on to the next video, and I shall see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.